We've all been there, right? Caught up in a whirlwind romance, feeling that intoxicating mix of passion, excitement, and hope that this is finally the one.
But then, something slowly starts to feel off. Little things at first. Your partner's hot and cold behavior, picking fights over nothing, making you constantly doubt yourself.
Exactly. And because you're so invested, so starry-eyed, you make excuses. They're just going through a rough patch. Once we get married, moved in, etc., it'll be better.
But those little issues snowball into bigger ones. Your partner's jealousy becomes controlling. Their elevated temper becomes verbal abuse. Their insecurity behavior chips away at your self-esteem.
And before you know it, you're trapped in a toxic cycle, losing yourself in an unhealthy relationship that's become your terrible new normal.
Which is why being able to spot those red flags early is so crucial. To protect your heart, self-worth, and avoid wasting precious years of your life in a dysfunctional, draining partnership.
Hey, it's okay if you're there right now, or have been there before. We want to have your back and provide clarity.
That's right. In this video, we're going to break down the clear signs of a healthy relationship versus the bright red flags of an unhealthy, toxic one.
We'll share realistic examples, so you can judge your own situation with a critical but compassionate eye. The goal isn't to create paranoia,
but to empower you to cultivate the self-love and standards to vibe at the level you truly deserve in your sacred unions.
So let's get started on recognizing those make-or-break relationship patterns.
All right, when it comes to evaluating if your relationship dynamic is healthy or unhealthy, there are some key areas to examine.
First up, communication. In a healthy partnership, you'll have open, honest dialogue even about touchy subjects. You'll listen and seek to understand each other's perspectives.
Red flag city is when communication breaks down. When there's constant stonewalling, difficulty expressing emotions safely, or resorting to unhealthy communication patterns like yelling, name-calling, or mind games.
Another core area is respect. In a healthy relationship, you honor each other's boundaries, interests, and individuality. You support each other's growth.
Big warning sign is when there's a lack of mutual respect, when one partner frequently criticizes, dismisses, or belittles the other, when there's an attempt to control or manipulate your time, friends, finances, and personal freedoms.
And perhaps most importantly, there's trust and intimacy in a nurturing relationship. You feel emotionally safe being vulnerable. There's affection, playfulness, and teamwork.
As opposed to an unhealthy one where there's excessive jealousy, possessiveness, and walking on eggshells. When intimacy, both emotional and physical, becomes a sword dangled over your head.
So those are just some of the major areas to gauge: communication, respect, trust, and intimacy. Are you regularly feeling heard, valued, accepted, and emotionally fulfilled?
Or are you constantly doubting yourself, keeping your authentic self under wraps, fearing confrontation or being punished? Be radically honest with yourself.
Because at the end of the day, a truly healthy relationship should empower you, boost your self-worth, and create a safe space for both people to flourish individually and as a couple.
Exactly. Don't settle for anything less than the loving, supportive bond you deserve. Hold out for that standard.
Hopefully, by examining those key dynamics, you now have more clarity on what an unhealthy, toxic relationship pattern looks like versus the ideal.
And can reflect on your own situation with more honest and compassionate eyes. It's never easy, but prioritizing your well-being is essential.
If you still have questions or want to explore this topic further, let us know in the comments. Bye!
You can stay with us a couple of minutes to listen to some nice music. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.